What's up YouTube? I'm back today with Shane. I did a poll on my YouTube channel to see what people with deck profile wanted to see, and Runick Earthbound won. Shane plays deck, so I'll let him explain his choices and take.
So we'll start on the main deck. So obviously, as we said, we're playing Earthbound Runick. So we're playing 3 of the level 1, 3 of the level 3, and 3 of the level 5. So the level 5, and that allows you to search out these two, but you typically want to get to the level 1. So this engine is really good with Runick because of the fact it is access to a lot of tuners, and it gives you a lot of extension play in that for synchro plays. So level 1 by itself, and that then gets you to the level 3, which gives you access in that to a level 3 tuner and a level 1 tuner. And this gets you to a Barone very easily, plus extra extension play, and that depending on what you want to do. This gets you to the Harmonic Synchro Fusion or the Earthbound Prism. As you see, we're playing the Prism. And then obviously there's just another extender if you have a field spell and that, but and playing many in that is just good for consistency, and also because we're playing Earthbound Prism, which is the new card that came in Phantom Nightmare. This card's really good. It allows you to get to Dragostopedia or Chimera, which helps on either breaking boards or extra layers of interrupt. It's an extender by banishing it from graveyard, and that's summon from hand or grave. And it's just really nice in that by helping you to dodge hand traps as well, and that like on Hugin with things like targeting like Effect Veiler and Imperm. So on the Runick side, we play 2 Fountain because standard, and then standard ratios, free tip, free curses, free destruction, free flashing fire, free slumber, 2 dispelling, 1 droplet, and 1 storm. We want to play 19 quick plays just because it maximizes on consistency as much as possible, so that way then you can see 2 to 3 different names, and it allows you to get as much non-tuner bodies on the field as possible to help make your end boards. The deck can put up and that some very strong boards and that by just climbing and that very well into your synchro cards. So it works very similar to like Yugioh Runick. And 19 is just a very good count in that to make sure you see as many Runicks as possible. And then obviously that just gives you a draw power as well. And then on field spells, and that we're playing Earthbound Prison and Black Garden. Prison we get off the level 3, that gives you an additional normal summon or helps you breaking boards. And then Black Garden, and that is just really good extension as well, because of the Maiden, because it's very easy to get to. This gets you to about 4 different cards in that you play very generically in that in the deck as well. You've got the level 3, so that gives you via 1 token, so that gives you a level 3 tuner extension play. You either have 2 level 5 non-tuners with Stone Sweeper and Maiden, and then you've got the level 6 Coral Dragon as well, and that with 3 tokens because it's 2400. So you have a lot of ways to use this, and that's extension play. And Maiden as well also just triggers on special summons, so when you've got it in rotation and that from turn 2 plus, you can just easily just bring this back from grave, and it has funny interactions as well against cash by just giving them a token. And then play 3 Ash, and then 2 Shizu Spinners, and that is your like non-engine. You can easily play more non-engine by dropping things like the Earthbound Fusion, and some of the Runick names, possibly even some of the field spells as well. But Ash is just very good generically. It's a level 3 tuner as well, which is nice. Good to draw off of your Runicks, and it also helps in that with Chimera via Earthbound Fusion. And then the 2 Spinners are just very good as well because combos well with Chen Ying, helps re-put your resources back, and draw phase pitch this via Hugin, and that helps to play really well into the Fire King boards, because you can then force out things like a Princess, Ponix and stuff which gets rid of a lot of their board when going second. So extra deck. So standard on the Runick stuff, so 2 Hugin, 2 Jerry, and then 1 Sleipnir. So the levels are all useful as well. You go through a lot of this and that during your first turn combo. Sleipnir is nice because it's a level 9, so you can use it at your level 1 to make synchro 10s. Use Jerry, if anything, more than Hugin because of the fact it's a level 4, because it combos well with Coral Dragon, and then Hugin because it gets to Fountain. The extra deck is very, very tight. There's a lot of different options as to what you can play. Probably the best level 5, Garden Rose Maiden. It gives you multiple bodies just via the one card because it gets you Black Garden, which gets you to a level 3, and then this itself can also banish itself to bring back Coral, and then you can use Omega to then put this back down a standby phase, so it gives you a lot of extension. Coral Dragon, level 6 tuner, also draws a card, really nice in that for just helping to see your runic stuff to always have a hand. And then Synchro 10s, we play a Barone and Chenyi. They just synergize really well with the deck as well. Barone is Barone. And then Chenyi just synergizes as well with things like the Ishizus, Omega, the runics as well. It helps as well so your stuff can't be cleared on battle because it just makes all your opponent's stuff in that really small and very fast. And then we play Omega because again you can just put your stuff back and then it helps you on your resources. If it leaves the field and that when you've used it for fusion material for something like a Chimera, it's not bad because you can easily graveyard effect put this back in like a Barone, which gets your stuff back. We're playing Martyr because if the level 1 gets stopped, you can at least then get to something. Because you can then at least use the Hugin with the level 1, gets the Marcher, and then this then can then bring back the level 1, so you still have a level 3 and a level 1 tuner, so that gets you into a lot of the combo lines. And then we play Charge Warrior and Crocker Dragon and that, so if you just see one runic, you can go, you go level 1 into level 3, get Hug in, use the level 3 and the Hug in to make Charge Warrior, to make Garden Rose Maiden. You then use the level 1 and the Garden Rose Maiden, you make the Charge Warrior, use the Black Garden to then revive the level 3, and then you get another draw off with the Crocosaur, so it gets you a draw 2, potentially getting you into your runic stuff. And then for the 2 targets on the Earthbound Fusion, play Dragon's Tapalia because it's very easy to use. All the Earthbound stuff are dark, and then Guardian Chimera because Guardian Chimera is just very nice, and that draw power is just really good. The level is nice as well, being level 9, so you can use it with a level 1 to then make a Synchro 10. And then extra deck, the side deck, very just standard. You can just play what you want really. I went with 3 Evenly, 3 Cosmic, and that just for back row decks. You have a good back row matchup realistically, just because runics just generally do because of destruction, but I think just having that extra help is nice. 3 Kaiju just again helps on just breaking some boards against things like Tower of Sword like cards because you can't really clear them very easily. This realistically should be a level 7 one just because of the fact that it has the synergy of being so you can summon it to your side of the field with one of your level 3s or level 1, so it allows you to get some synchro plays, and then 3 nib, 3 draw. They're very good hand traps. So that's the main stuff, the deck really. It's a lot of fun. There is a lot of other options as to what you can play in the extra. You can justify Excel Synchron, you can justify Frecky, Garden Rose, Flora, Legacia as well is also very good. Chaos Angel is very good. This deck and that really would love a 20 to 25 card extra deck. It would make it a lot easier, but unfortunately we don't have that.
Thank you, Shane, for doing deck profile. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. Cheers, thank you for watching.